Hello. Come in. Welcome to our London apartment. So, what can I say? Well, we've been here for 2 years, and we are in the process of moving, which is probably a crazy thing to be doing in the middle of another lockdown. But hey, when you look back in the future, look up COVID, pandemic and lockdowns, and we are going into the second lockdown. But anyway, it's November 2020, and we're in the process of starting to think about packing up the apartment, ready to move from an apartment in London to a house in London. So, welcome. So, I think it's probably polite of me to show you around. If we pan over here, this room is many things, because obviously in London apartments are really expensive, especially in certain parts of London, and you have to be creative with the space that you have. So this is our kind of lounge, dining room, kitchen, you name it, all in one area. So we've utilised the space, which is quite big actually, quite well. So over here is the kind of music area, piano and guitar. So this guitar here is has a little bit of history, because my friend Carl Brody, singer-songwriter, who unfortunately passed away a few years ago of cancer, he's very missed. We were in Australia together, and he had just got a deal with this guitar company called Maton, who make beautiful handmade guitars, and I was looking for a new guitar, and they were very kind and did me a great deal on this guitar that fits me perfectly, and it's a memory for Australia, you know, best friend, and you know, my history as a singer-songwriter, because behind the scenes I've written a lot of songs, and some of them you can find on iTunes and Spotify, and I'm not plugging myself, but do listen, and if you're on iTunes, do buy, or not. Piano. So this piano is an ebony black Yamaha electric piano. It's beautiful, and yeah, it's been with me for quite a while. It's one of those things where I couldn't afford to buy it, but I bought it over a period of years, you know, sort of £35-40 a month to pay for it. But I wrote over 25 songs on it, so it's not bad, and I've got lots of ideas from it, and you know, hopefully I'll go back to doing a bit more with it. I'm not a great pianist, by the way, I'm just a chords person, but you know, you can write a lot of songs with chords. Luna is enjoying tinkering away with the piano and the guitar, so hopefully it will encourage her to who knows, learn how to play an instrument. So this is our main seating area, where we get to enjoy quality film and TV, because obviously we don't watch any reality TV or property shows, especially we never watch Homes Under the Hammer, ever, or Selling Sunset, or any of those programs. We never ever watch those programs. Nah. And you know, I thought it'd be nice to put the fire on. When I came here, when I bought the apartment, there was nothing here apart from the kitchen. And the kitchen actually was just, I'll go over and show you, it was just this section here, this to here, and all that comes with, which is lovely and wonderful, but when there's two of you, you need a little bit more workspace, so I built this, and well, I bought it and built it, and I bought and built this, and which is really essential and really useful, and sadly that they will be staying with the apartment, so we've talked about it, they're going to have to stay. They're not happy about it, but they did say as long as it's like some really attractive women that hire the apartment, rent the apartment, they're happy to stay. So we're working on that at the moment, and the two boys, they're staying. It's our little table, which we're going to need a bigger table for the new house, but it will do for now. But it's been great, 2 years of usage, and it's never ever let us down. We've always had a good meal on this table. And the reason for moving, why are we moving? Well, Luna arrived, and For those of you who have babies out there, you'll know that babies come with a lot of stuff. And we've actually moved some stuff out of this room so it looks a little bit more presentable, but I promise you, she's sleeping at the moment, but I promise you, when she's awake, we have to literally create kind of like barricaded areas to keep her away from the plants and the window and the curtains, and obviously she's allowed to hang on and play with most things, but some things are dangerous, and so you constantly, you have to have eyes in the back of your head. So Luna's now 10 months and approaching a year, and she's crawling and standing and into everything, and we started to quite quickly realize that we are running out of space because she comes with a lot of stuff. And there's her bugaboo there. She has a play pod here. She has lots of toys which we put away. And so the house that we're moving to will just be a little bit safer. It's actually a property I've had for a while, so renting this and moving into that, and it just makes sense. So that's our kitchen. That's our kitchen, lounge, dining room, and I hope hope you like it. So let me take you through to our main bathroom. So, surprise, it's a bathroom. And there's a toilet, and a sink, and another toilet, which Luna is actually too small for at the moment. So as you'll see, there's a bath within the bath. Take a look. See, Luna's got her own little bucket bath in there, which basically means environmentally friendly, because you're not filling up the whole bath to bath a tiny person. You're just putting it in a little bucket. So yeah, if you haven't worked it out already, this is the main bathroom, and it will remain that way for years to come, I think. Onwards. So it's time to move on to the guest bedroom, but before we do that, smash the like button, subscribe, and make sure you have everything switched on, so whenever, if ever, we release another video, you know about it first. Okay? Smash that like button. Let's go. But on the way, we must stop at the magic tree, because this little thing here amuses Luna, and it's a place where she's on my shoulder and we come and see the magic tree, and she goes to sleep sometimes in this crazy mirror. It does lots of things. It can flash different colours, etc. And so, not to everybody's taste, but I think she likes it. This is the guest bedroom, and it's slowly starting to pack stuff up. So eventually, all this will be dismantled and moved to the new property. So, and out beyond here is the garden. Well, there's two patios: the main bedroom's patio, the guest bedroom's patio, and then a raised garden with a very exciting office pod. You should come and take a look. Before we go to the main master bedroom and the ensuite bathroom, come here. For those of you who are frequent visitors to the channel, you'll remember the video on plants and self-watering pots. But if you don't, I suggest that you go back to that after you've watched this and inform yourself, because it's very important. It could be a very useful lesson or not. Welcome back, and as you've probably noticed, I probably look more clean, more fresh, and I have an assistant now who's woken up, and it's a different day, a completely different day. So we're carrying on with the tour, and the reason we didn't carry on was because somebody was sleeping. Somebody. So this is the master bedroom, which is one of the reasons why we're going to be moving, because as you can see, Luna takes up all the space, and this is the bed. And actually this photograph is me and Silvia underwater, shot in LA by a friend photographer, Alex Shear. So hello Alex, if you're watching this. Great photo, by the way. And actually there's another one behind us that Alex did, and And that's another one Alex did that was on a boat. Alex's boat in California, Los Angeles. So, we're going to try and do this because somebody's not very happy and it's not me. Anyway, so through there is the ensuite bathroom, which is very lovely and handy. This fluffy doggy.
Where do I go from here? How did I even get here? Does anyone know my name? Well, I'm a poor and a rich man's kid. When did I lose the ground? When did I lose my vision?
So outside's really cool because there's actually 2 patio areas which are quite nice for sitting out in, and we did some cool stuff with the walls. We put some old-fashioned mirrors which kind of makes it feel a little bit more interesting and a bit bigger. And then we've got the raised garden, so come along. Little patio area number 2, just over here. Needs a little bit of attention, but we are coming into winter now, so.
No one here to tell me what to be. No one here to ask a thing of me. So I keep on searching for to find my place, to find my place. No one here to tell me what to be. No one here to ask a thing of me. So I keep on searching for lost in outer space.
Raised garden that leads to the secret office pod, which is a mess, but hey, come and look. Hello. This is the outdoor office pod, and really useful for, obviously we work from here, but also it's great for auditions and being creative and just having a break from the apartment, especially when at the moment we're in lockdown. So it just feels like you're going somewhere else, even though you're not, but you are, if you know what I mean. Come and take a look. So we actually have a very cool, it's fully heated, it's fully Wi-Fi'd, 2 computers in here, which is handy. Look at this cool little fire. It's a bit of a mess at the moment because we're moving, we're starting to pack up stuff. But we've got this really cool fireplace that keeps it warm. Lots of storage, lots of our books, creative books and stuff are in here. And yeah, it's a good space. 4.5 meters by 3 meters, so perfect for auditions, for sitting here and just coming up with content. And yeah, I will miss this pod when we move, but we'll have another creative space to work from.